Let's analyze together Alibaba Group.
Let's go. Welcome to Trading HT. Remember to subscribe and let's get started. Very interesting that we can clearly see right here the last earnings and revenue of 16th of November. They had both positive surprise factor in the earnings and also the revenue. 0.14% the revenue, not a lot, but 42 millions apparently according to the data of TradingView. What do you think about these guys? Let us know below in the comments your thoughts. Why do you think the price fell from that last earnings? And remember to subscribe. Welcome to Trading HT.
Very interesting, because now we have the disclaimer right here because we're gonna say a couple of things, and one of the things is like the earnings that we have here. The surprise factor normally when it's green, the stock it goes up, and here it happened the opposite. So let's take a look at the net income because maybe we can find some information about the real situation of the company. So here it is exactly. So obviously the net income is less than before. Like the last one was like 4.8 billion, and this one is like 1.1 billion less. And this maybe could be like one of the reasons that the stock is underperforming right now. Look at what happened back when it was trading at $58, which is, if we go to the weekly chart, this is very interesting, because look at that, it's incredible what was happening with Alibaba Group, because if there was an upturn of more than 400% and then a downturn of minus 81%, so that's nuts. I mean, it doesn't happen very often.
Exactly. This is a good example of a nice uptrend, that ends dramatically and from there it starts to drop very fast to previous support levels. And that's why you have to take into account always the risk management strategies and have, like an exit plan or something like that. Because you tend to see these stocks going up like crazy, or they seem like the uptrend will continue forever, but sometimes it doesn't happen like that. And if you don't have a plan to exit there, wow, you could lose all the gains of 4 years. Yeah, 5 years of gains lost in just 2 years. So very dramatic downtrend right there. So guys, what do you think about trading with risk management strategies? Do you apply them? What do you know about it? Let us know below. And in the next videos, we can also talk about that topic because I find it very interesting.
Yeah, let us know what do you think about the net income, because look at that. I mean, it's incredible what's happening right here, because when we had like similar earnings, we are talking about 3.82. So we go back to March 2019, just the same net income. Look at that. It was trading at 100, almost $200, and right now it's below half the price. That's nuts. Like how they value Chinese corporations and in different times. So right now China is not performing well in the stock market. We all know that. And look at that, like this could be like the best example ever of how this it's explained in different countries. How these valuations are affected between China, for instance, and the United States companies. Companies from these countries.
Yeah, that's a nice topic also because it changes a lot depending on where the company trades and where it is located, and the investors, what is their philosophy or what do they look for. Very interesting also, guys. What do you think? Do you trade also different markets, only US markets or Chinese markets together? What do you think about this topic? And let's go with the forecast that we have right here in the TradingView app.
Ooh, look at that!
We have,
Wow.
wow, 47 analysts offering 1 year price forecast for Alibaba Group, and they have a max estimate of 160, wow, 150% to the upside. And then also we have a minimum estimate of 80%, which will also be positive. Wow, this was in the last 3 months, so maybe the price isn't updated to the most exact price. But what do you think about this forecast, guys? Do you agree? Do you think this is all green, or do you see also some red? What do you think?
This is nuts as well. I mean, look at that. The average more than 68%. If that happens, I mean, it's like we are in sales right here, if you think about it. Also, let's take a look at the technicals, because let's see if that applies as well for technical patterns. So right here, quite the opposite. They are all, they are signaling sell in almost all of them. So this is interesting, because I don't see that very often. Like analysts saying this is a buy, it's gonna go up, yes or yes, and then you go to the moving averages and they're all red. I mean, that doesn't happen very often either.
Yeah, exactly. That's a very interesting point of view, because we have the forecast with a positive, expectative, and then we have this kind of indicators with a negative expectative, you know. So it is interesting to see, what do you think, guys? Would you follow these indicators? Would you follow them in a different way? Do you believe that the price of Alibaba will go up? Because there is a lot of interest around this stock in the last during the last months, because the price is obviously near the previous lows that we had during 2015 and 2016. I mean, we are trading in the price that was, yeah, 5 years ago, more or less. So it's a very interesting price, sorry, to take a look at this stock. So what do you think? Is this a good moment to buy or sell? Let us know below in the comments. Remember to subscribe.
Yeah, see you in the next video, guys.
Have a nice weekend. Take care.